everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy Hump Day Wednesday. I am coming in today, as you can tell by the title, with the third and final video of BHM Pattern Designers, showing you, navigating you on the website to help you and prepare you. Remember, this is all about preparation. No sewing starts until February 1st. But this video is the third video where I will go over the remaining sections on the website. I'm grateful that these videos have been helping you all based on the comments and then the DMs and whatnot that I have been receiving. So I'm glad this is helpful. I'm glad this is in preparation for BHM Pattern Designer Sewing Challenge, which kicks off on February 1st. So those who are new to the channel, welcome. If this is the first video that you are clicking on and you are wondering what is BHM Pattern Designers, it is a sewing challenge that I host every year, and this is the 5th year, our 5th year. Can you believe it? So this is a huge year for us, for BHM Pattern Designers, and I'm so super excited. We have our lovely ambassadors, which I have shared with you before, Nandita, Crystal, and T. Everything will be on the website where you can locate them. I will show you that momentarily, but if you've been following along, you know there's been updates on the page as well. And so I am so excited because, again, this is our 5-year event, and there is a in-person event here in Texas. So you still have time to register for the event. Registration, the link to it, everything will be down in the description box as well. But I want to shout out, if you've been following on social media, you've probably seen this already. I want to shout out all of our sponsors who is sponsoring our in-person event. I am so super grateful and humbled that these companies have decided to contribute in some way, shape, or form to really help make the event possible. 3 of those sponsors are vendors, so that is So Much Fabric, Sew Your Bag, as well as Sorority Wear. So those who are coming in person, there is a treat. Plus, you know, we have the meet and greet the night before, as well as a pattern swap and a fashion show. But more information on that will be forthcoming. Continue to follow over on social media. Make sure that you are following me at SewNaturalDane, be at BHM Pattern Designers, which I will put a link to the IG down below for that. And also don't forget to follow the hashtag BHM Pattern Designers. So today, again, like I've been doing the past couple weeks, if you missed the first week, it was all about, okay, if your question is, who are the Black pattern designers? So if you're new and you're like, okay, this is the first time I'm hearing about this, go to my first video. I will link that right up here above. The sewing challenge is all about sewing a pattern from a Black pattern designer. On the website over the past couple weeks, I have been sharing with you other companies, Black-owned fabric companies. Well, today will be fabric companies and classes and books and things of that nature, but it's been pattern designers, whether it's handbag, garments, fiber companies, things of that nature. Yes, I have shared those in the past 2 weeks. The second video I'll also link here. But today we will be talking about fabric companies. So if you are like, okay, got my pattern, I need some fabric, and you want to support, you don't have to make your garment with fabric. Let me make that clear. You do not have to make your pattern using fabric from a Black-owned fabric company. This is just to help bring awareness to these fabric companies that you may not have heard of, but you're saying, all right, I'm going to use a Black pattern designer. Are there fabric companies out there? Are there classes? What are books I can support as well? Absolutely. And we will go over that today. But remember, the sewing challenge is about sewing up a pattern from a Black pattern designer. It's not about using fabric only. No, it's all about a Black pattern designer. So we're going to jump right into the website over here, and then I'll navigate for you through the website so you can go back out on your own. Kind of take your time, click on the links. I will not be clicking on every single link on the website, but I will share my experiences with different ones that I have shopped with. And so yeah, it's just to bring exposure. And before I forget, I know you all have been enjoying the interviews with the various Black pattern designers. I have done Montoya from Montoya Mayo Patterns just recently on Sunday. You would have seen Vanessa from Cosito Studio Designs Patterns, and on Sunday we have one more interview that I will be doing. So make sure, if you have not subscribed, do subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, hit the bell, share it out so other people can also join in on the fun and hear from these Black pattern designers, hear all about the sewing challenge and how they can prepare to participate. So let's head on over to the website. Oh, before I forget, make sure you keep an eye out for this thumbnail, because I will be going live on Friday, January 27th at 12 noon to share with you a fun new product and some other exciting things. So make sure you keep an eye out on the channel, because you will see the notification for you to be notified for that live video on January 27th. Now back to the video. Okay, so we're here on the website. What I have here, you'll see on the page the rules to enter the challenge. Again, like I said, it's all about sewing something from a Black pattern designer. And so in the days of entry, you start sewing between February 1st and the 28th, but your entry must be in by the 28th. You make sure that you tag me at SewNaturalDane and also use the hashtag bhmpatterndesigners. So let me go ahead and scroll down. You will also see our sponsors, those who are supporting us this year for our 5-year anniversary. Again, this is our in-person event here. At the top of the website, you'll see the link if you want to register. I encourage you to. It's going to be a good time. But these are all of our sponsors for the in-person event, as well as our ambassadors over here, and links to where you can find them, their blogs, Instagram, all of that good stuff. And then all of our sponsors, whether they are supporting us for our in-person event or just in general. This year I had to make it a couple different pages, so I truly thank everyone for their support. So I am scrolling down again. Go back out to the website so you can see all of this information. But we are going to start out, let me scroll back up here, with the Black owned fabric companies. So in the event you are not aware of these different fabric companies, you will begin to recognize them as you go out to their websites and different things of that nature and show your support. So actually one of our vendors and sponsors for the BHM Pattern Designer live event, as well as the online sewing piece, is So Much Fabric. Many of you may be familiar with Roz. I will click on this link so we can head over to her website. But she has a lot of great quality fabric over here, as well as some notions. And if you are already on her email list, you know she periodically sends out emails that shows the different her fabric in motion, what people have purchased, and then what people made with them, and they're featured. And so you will see that on her website as well. And so that is one of the fabric companies that you can visit. And she also sells, I also forgot to mention, she also sells the Berta Style magazine as well. If you're into Berta Style magazine, then you can also pick that up from So Much Fabric from Roz's website. And then as we continue to go down the list, you have Femi Fabrics, which is Ankara Fabrics. You have My Daily Threads. She has the subscription box. I don't think she's doing that right now though, but you might want to just mark that. I believe she says she's coming back, so that is why it's still linked out here on the website. Then you have Nicole Elise Textiles, who is also one of our sponsors this year, so thank you to Nicole Elise Textiles. Letitia is the owner. I will click on her website as well. So excuse me, you will see the different fabrics that she has available on her website, and then you'll be able to shop them she has quite a few knits on her website. I know she does woven periodically as well, but you can also search out on her website when she has new fabrics in stock, and make sure that you are following her, of course, over on Instagram. Then, of course, as you scroll down, you will see we have Melanated Fabrics. That is a co-partnership with Brittany J. Jones as well as Mimi G. And I know many of you are already familiar with Melanated Fabrics. They are also one of our sponsors for our live event. So very grateful for that. And then as we continue to scroll down, for those who might be new to some of these companies, you have Pigeon Wishes, who's also one of our sponsors. But Pigeon Wishes also has, you might have known her, excuse me, Megan is the owner. You may have known Megan for her buttons, but she also has fabric. And so you can go out there. I'm just hovering over here so you can see the different types, how she has categorized her website for the fabric. So you can go ahead and navigate over there and excuse me, and look at the fabrics that she has to offer. Next, I want to shout out Dovetailed London. You will see also on her website now, Dovetail offer classes. She offers let me try to scroll down here, haberdashery items. She also offers patterns as well. You will recognize her from the patterns that she offers, but she does offer quite a bit of different Ankara fabrics as well. So definitely, especially if you're in the UK and you're looking for Ankara fabric to get easily, definitely shop Dovetailed company, and you will be able to get that fabric shipped to you. And yeah, that will be awesome. Okay, and speaking of Ankara specific fabrics, these are two companies that I have recently talked about. House of Mami Wata, I order from every year, you all know that, but Afrique clothing store was new to me that I purchased from this year. And you will see, I won't click on their websites just today, but you will see on my plans video the fabric that I have picked up from both stores. That, and I'm looking at my stash where I kind of put all of my fabric for next month. I'll share with you what I've picked up, but definitely go out to these different fabric stores to check out their fabric. And so as you continue to scroll down, you'll see wax and wraps, you'll see So Chic Fabrics and Crafts. So there are several different fabric companies that you can go out and just peruse, see if they have something that you're looking for. Obviously not all of the websites listed is strictly Ankara, but you still have other everyday apparel fabrics that you can look at on all of these websites. So I highly encourage you to visit each website. So now we are going to scroll down to the last three sections of the website. And the first is Black-owned quilting designers and companies. So there are, maybe it was about 3 or 4 years, maybe the second year. And maybe that first year, no, I believe it was the second year, I became aware of people were sharing. So again, continue to share. It may take me a minute to update the website with what you share with me, but it was nice for those who did share the different Black-owned quilting designers and their companies. You can go out there and purchase. Let me just click on one here for you so you can at least see. So one that I'm going to share with you is Carol Lyle Shaw. So you can shop her different designs and patterns here, and she has lots of classes, on-demand classes, and books as well that is out here. So definitely go out to the websites to see, maybe there is a quilt pattern, because someone did submit a quilt. I want to say it was not 2022, but probably 2021. It was a smaller quilt, but they still, the person was able to complete it and enter it in for the challenge. So that was awesome. And so, yeah, it is very possible to do a quilt, depending on the scale, obviously. And then I want to take a peek here at the patterns, books, and classes. So that has come up before. That's had been questions in the past. What if you take a black pattern designer class? They're showing you how to sketch something out to make based off of a design that they created. Absolutely. There are several out here. Chenalo Bailey is one, which she is linked, you can tell above, is her book, and I have the book as well, and so you can use that. You also have new is, and let me just click on it, new book, not the person, because you all know Bianca, thanks, I made them. You know her for her pattern weights and different things of that nature, but she did release her book, her embroidery book. So it's the only embroidery book I'm aware of by a black designer, and I purchased the book. You all know I have the book. Actually, it's sitting over here up under the different things I'll be working with. But anyway, you all know Bianca, know and love her. You've seen her work in many places and featured in many different magazines. You can go out here and support her book. If you've seen her post on Instagram, you know that she has shared a few of the projects that you can do and complete out of her book. So definitely the link is out there. Go ahead and support. And yeah, you could do, her projects are easy enough that you can get something done in the month of February, especially if you are into hand embroidery and different things of that nature. So yes, go out and check out Bianca's book. And so another one, obviously you have several listed here. Another one I want to highlight, and you've probably seen them post on Instagram, but So Creative Lounge. They have a ton of classes, ton of classes. And so definitely head out. As you can tell up here at the top, it says sewing classes. So you have adult and children classes and private lessons, and they also have fabric, sew along, supplies, and kits. So if you decide to do their classes, you have their classes, and then she also have patterns you can also decide to do as well. So make sure you go out and take a visit, see the different classes, even their fabric that they may offer. And but again, obviously the challenge is about patterns, black pattern designers, and so she does have quite a few patterns out here on her website. And then last but not least is we have a black owned printing service. Many of you asked, where do I send my patterns to print? I use two, in full disclosure, two different companies, PDF Plotting as well as Blue Cup Shop. And so stay tuned, because there is a special interview that will go up at the end of this month with LaQuana, the owner of Blue Cup Shop. But you can click on the link out here and you can visit her her shop. She walks you through how to, you will notice on her Etsy shop, she talks about the type of printing that she does. She also offers printing of pattern instructions. So if you don't want to print your instructions, she will print that in a booklet form, but she prints the AO copy shop size. And so you can go out there and contact LaQuana to print your PDF patterns. All right, that is it. That is the wrap up. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments, are you ready? I purposely did these videos over the past couple Wednesdays to prepare you to answer any questions you have and to help you navigate the website so you can do your research, so you know what is available out there, your different options for patterns, pattern designers, and if you decide you want to use a black owned company for their fabrics and other items, you can do that. So make sure, let me know in the comments below if these series of videos have helped you, and if you've been enjoying the interviews with the black pattern designers. Like I said, make sure that you subscribe. And don't forget, on Sunday is another interview with another black pattern designer. And then next week, Wednesday, will be, actually, I'll be doing my Destashify haul, the fabric that I picked up, I will be featuring a pattern from the person that I will be interviewing next week. So you have to stay tuned for all of that. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. And if you've been having trouble seeing my videos, unsubscribe, resubscribe, and re-hit the bell just to reset everything to make sure that you are getting all of the notifications. And so yeah, that is it, everybody. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave them down in the comments section below. But make sure that you stay tuned for next week, for Sunday coming up, and for next week Wednesday, and also for next week Friday for the live video, which is going to be pretty exciting. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today. I did not say what I was wearing. I am wearing, and I always leave it in the description box, I am wearing the dress from the Kalayla Ali pattern that I made last year, 2022 BHM Pattern Designers. I'll leave a link to that video down in the description box because this is an out of print pattern. But anyway, I'll leave that down in the description box. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in today. You all have a blessed week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.